So Joni asked recently, how did I get into chiropractic, or how did I decide to get into chiropractic? And it's a really sort of a funny story, because my first adult experience with chiropractic was actually bad. So I was in college, probably sophomore, junior year, and I distinctly remember waking up one morning with severe low back pain. Now, here's the thing. Previous experience with chiropractic was actually pretty good. Mom was seeing a local chiropractor for a number of years. We had some great experiences there. Every now and then I would get checked, and sure enough, a couple quick adjustments, back to business. But to be honest, this chiropractor, I didn't feel like he explained to me what was going on. I go into his office and he says, "Oh, we need all these x-rays." And I'm like, "Problem's here." And he's going to adjust the low back. This isn't like he's an upper cervical doc. Doesn't explain to me why we need the x-rays, why he needs to understand how our bones are built differently. Things I understand now, things that are really good reasons why you should take x-rays, but nothing was explained. And then when it comes time to actually getting quote-unquote treatment, not even getting adjusted, he has to have all of these electrodes and TENS and all this therapy done before he can even adjust me, knowing full well that I've been adjusted without that, and it's done wonders. So I ultimately felt like he was trying to do more for investing in his new car than he was worrying about my health. So the thing that I learned from that lesson, well, I put my wallet, instead of in my hip pocket, into my front pocket, and it's been there ever since. But let's fast forward to after I get out of school. I'm an engineer. I get a job living on the road effectively. I'm doing installations throughout the country. I start actually worrying about my health. I start thinking about how to be healthier, something that I've never really addressed in my life. So I start working out. I start getting into healthy practices, working out, eating better. I was eating paleo before it was a thing. Started taking lots of vitamins. And what ends up happening, as I do this, I'm getting really excited about my health, but slowly I developed this disappointment with my engineer career. I realized that I'm either on a path towards management through like an MBA or through some sort of law degree, but bottom line, I'm not happy with what I'm doing. I end up starting to practice Kung Fu, which really changed my life in ways that I can't express fully because it was just so amazing. But it really improved my physical well-being, my mental and spiritual well-being. I was meditating. I enjoyed doing that, and that sort of helped get me through that rough time when I didn't know what to do next with my engineering career. And that's when the fall happened. In fact, the fall was pretty bad. I remember it was late September or so when it happened, and it felt like I redislocated my right shoulder. Surprisingly, sort of how I feel this morning. But what I ended up doing was finding a chiropractor who another engineer in our department had was going to regularly, who explained to me what it was, what was going on with my body. He found that I had a subluxation in my spine. And he explained that health ultimately derives its function from how well the nervous system is working and how well it's able to communicate with your body. If you're not able to communicate with something, it's going to break down, and especially goes true with the body. In fact, once I realized that this was something that I could actually pursue as a career, it happened very fast. In fact, I went from my first chiropractic adjustment to starting to apply for my prereqs and figuring out that path within about a month and a half. I had an MBA application on my desk. I can still see it to this day, sitting right here on this L-shaped desk I had. And sure enough, right there, I can remember grabbing it, throwing it in the wastebasket as I'm about to embark on this career. It took me a couple of years to finish up some stuff that I was going on in the greater Detroit area. But as I get back, on my way back to school, I finish up my prereqs. I was very excited for my new life and everything that was going on. When I get to Palmer College, and I continue with the care that I'd been under. But what's interesting is that's not the upper cervical story. That comes later. So keep on watching for that. I'll share that with you sometime soon. Have a great day.